Is Daredevil getting rebooted and joining the MCU? Scarjo, Johansson, and Disney settle their lawsuit. And Venom, what's the box office looking like? Looking good. And more. Hey, this is AWO, the Aaron World Order, bringing you some Marvel news. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but there's been some interesting things I want to discuss about Marvel-related things. And I think the biggest thing is the Daredevil rumors. And if you heard about this, there's possibly a show being based on Echo. And if you know Echo is involved Daredevil. And let's get to an article from comicbook.com. It's written today. And a Marvel rumored to be considering Daredevil reboot with Netflix actors. So with that, let's go to that article and let's read it. So Marvel rumored to be considering Daredevil reboot with Netflix, and this is about going all over the internet. So if there's one thing that Daredevil fans want, is to see the fan favorite Netflix series saved nearly 3 years after the series was cancelled. Fans are still calling for the series to get new life, or even for the characters and actors who played in the Netflix series who bought into the MCU. Now, as rumored that Vincent D'Onofrio will appear. Yes, there's rumors of Vincent D'Onofrio appearing as Wilson Fisk. That's true. That's true. In Hawkeye. Yep, and that's rumor. That's true. I know this. That's a rumor. And Charlie Fox in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Yep, that's a huge rumor too. There's a new rumor that is sure to get fans talking. It's rumor that Marvel Studios is considering a solo Daredevil project, one that would be a soft reboot of the series, and that would start actors from Netflix series. So, the rumor comes from Daniel Richmond via Night Edge Media and indicates that the characters would have different histories for the MCU introduction, and nothing from the Netflix series would be canon. The rumor also notes that it's unclear if the project would be a Disney series or film, and also seems to include various supporting characters from larger universe of Netflix shows, which means you could possibly also see characters like Kristen Witter, Jessica Jones. So from what I'm taking here, there's rumors about the Daredevil possibly in the MCU, right? Spider-Man: No Way Home and Vincent D'Onofrio in the MCU within Hawkeye as the Kingpin. Now there's talk about Daredevil soft reboot. Yes, a Daredevil soft reboot. Now this is coming from today, and people were clamoring for his Daredevil to join the MCU and have Daredevil his own show. Yes, so what is from what I'm taking here? There's nothing concrete. It's just talk. It's rumors. There's just nothing here until we get official word. Until I don't know when Disney has a press conference next month, because Disney is having their Disney thing they do every December where they announce projects for MCU, Star Wars, whatever. But from what I'm taking here is it looks like they want the actors who played the characters like Charlie Cox, Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin, Deborah Ann Deborah Ann Wolf as Karen Page, and whoever else, right? The guy who played Foggy. I forget the actor. Is it Foggy? Yeah. He's the actor from Mighty Ducks. I know, who played Fulton. I forget his name. I'm sorry. I blanked on that. But it seems they want the actors, but it will not be. But the Daredevil stuff, or I guess that universe, not just if they're expanded. It's not going to be canon. Everything now in the Netflix thing is totally wiped out. It sounds like wiped out. It's going to be in the characters, the actors are going to be the same, but it's going to be a new history, new stories, new backstory, stuff like that. That's what it sounds like. So just the actors will be playing the roles, just as different stories and different stories. Just the only same thing. The only same thing is the actors are reprising the roles, but with a different story. Because if they're joining the MCU in the Netflix series, it was more adult. But if they're joining the MCU, they have to tone it down, of course, right? But yeah, so there's just this speculation right now. And the sources are the guy who was reporting this has good record, and I don't know what this means for the rest of the shows like The Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Fisk, I don't know what this means. Possibly they could be joining in the future. I don't know. It just sounds like Daredevil is the first. I think Daredevil will be the first one from Netflix because I think he'd be the logical choice. Get the Daredevil people in, the Daredevil Kingpin. We need Kingpin somehow involved in MCU. But yeah, so from here, guys, what do you think? Are you happy? You think this is going to happen? You think Daredevil's going to join MCU? You think they're going to have their own series? Remember, it says there's nothing here that says a Disney Plus series or a movie. We don't know yet. It could be, we don't know. It doesn't say anything. Maybe a series or a movie. I don't know. But what do you guys think? Should they have their actors reprising their roles? But do you agree that they should have their new backstories, a new thing, because they can't continue obviously the Netflix stuff? Do you think they should do that or new stuff just with the same actors? Would you be excited for that? Are you excited that they're bringing back Charlie Cox as Daredevil or Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin? Were you excited for that? So yeah, so let's move on to some other news. This is Scarjo. Okay. We're gonna read this from the Hollywood Reporter, okay? This is coming from. So as you know, Scarlett Johansson and Disney were in a lot. She was suing Disney because of what happened with the Black Widow. Remember, they didn't. If you remember, she didn't get what she wanted, and because of the pandemic, they promised her movies can be in the theaters, whatever, and they didn't even negotiate, whatever. So, but they've settled. They finally settled. And let's take a look. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. Scarjo Johansson, Disney settle explosive Black Widow lawsuit. The settlement ends in a back and forth PR battle pitting the CA rep star against the studio that was poised to have a dramatic implications for all Hollywood majors. CA is the agency. Scarjo Johansson and Disney have settled a breach of contract lawsuit over the star's Black Widow's payday. The Hollywood Reporter has learned terms of the deal were not disclosed. So they settled, but terms of the deal were not disclosed. So nothing was disclosed. But Scarlett Johansson has come out with a statement. She says, "I am happy to resolve our differences." So it looks like they had their differences and she went to court with them. It looks like they got on good terms. No bad blood was being done. I'm incredibly proud of the work we've done together over the years, and I'm greatly enjoying my creative relationship with the team. I look forward to continue our collaboration in the years. So obviously no bad blood was. Obviously they settled, and nothing bad came out of this. Otherwise, she would not be saying that statement. Especially saying, "I look forward to continue our collaboration." If there was still bad blood, this would never happen. If there was bad blood, she would never say a statement like that. Disney Studios chairman added, "I'm very pleased that we have been able to come to a mutual agreement." So let's say mutual agreement. That's good. Regarding Scarlett Johansson, regarding Macro, we appreciate your contributions to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and look forward to a number of upcoming projects, including Disney's Tower of Terror. So they settled. Right, and it looks like nothing bad happened. It looks good. Like it looked bad from the start. Like it really looked bad when she went to the lawsuit. Remember, it almost said, we thought it was going to set a domino effect because there was other reports that possibly Emma Stone, Emily Blunt, maybe The Rock was going to do the exact same thing, but that never materialized. Right? Seems like it was only Scarlett Johansson who did it. Remember when Wonder Woman 84 came out on streaming in theaters, Warner Brothers went to Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot to renegotiate because of the pandemic, and what they thought was going to give them something, and they gave them more money than they because of the stuff. And I guess Disney decided not to do that. Disney decided not to do Scarlett, and she sued because of that, and they needed to kind of breach the contract, but they settled. It looks like it was a good mutual agreement. No, nothing bad happened. No bad blood. They didn't look like they were not angry with each other. But based on the statements from both sides, you could tell they repaired the damage here. They definitely repaired the damage. It looks like this water is all under the bridge here. It looks like Scarlett Johansson and Disney are going to continue working based on the Tower of Terror, I think it's called. That's her next project. I don't know if she's gonna be back in the MCU. Maybe, I don't know. Well, if you spoil it, she's dead. But but I don't know. Now let's talk about Venom box office. I know it's only Saturday, but from Deadline. This is from Deadline, and I'm gonna show it for you guys from Deadline. I saw the movie yesterday. You can read my review on it. It's on my channel. Go review. Some people didn't like it. I liked it. Some people didn't like it. But movies are subjective. Okay. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, gobbling up 71 million plus weekend. Second best Friday during a pandemic with 37 million plus. So, I don't know what it's advertised. So this is from the last updates from AM this morning. If there's any exhibitors out there who were irate about Sony spending $9.99 in the movie straight to streamers escaping the theaters during the pandemic, was there a weekend Let There Be Carnage as big we kiss and make up? And associated with Marvel. Okay, let's skip that. It's heading towards a fourth best domestic opening in October. No, that's Saturday, with 71 million per Sony this morning. However, industry estimates that if any circus direct a sequel higher at 81.3 million, which would be the second best for the month behind 2019's Joker, 96.2 million, which I love. That was a great movie. And has Sony's own Venom, 82.2 million from 2018. Venom 2 falls into a superhero gross isn't worthy a compliment. Venom 2 had a massive Friday, second best of the pandemic, 37.3 million, behind Black Widow at 39.5. Well, okay. So, looks like it's going to have a good weekend. We're going to see Sunday's numbers, and we're going to finally see, on Monday, we're going to see the overall numbers from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the Thursday numbers, and we're going to see how much the first weekend Venom is making. And so far, it's tracking looking really, really good right now. And I saw the movie. I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. You know what? It's one of those movies I like or don't like. I mean, was it a great movie? No. Was it a good movie? I'll push this script. Solid movie. When I define solid, I'm going to put in baseball terms or sports terms. A solid player is a player that's usable in a team that help you win. Not a superstar, not a star, but a usable player to help you win. Like maybe like a utility player or just an average player that help, like in hockey, a third or a fourth liner, or in basketball, somebody on the bench is like a seventh or eighth man. In baseball, not the best hitter, maybe a decent hitter, probably. And somebody could help you. Somebody is usable in a sports term. That's why I say when I define solid, and that's what I think Venom is. If I had to put it out of 10, I'll give it a 6. 6 at best. But yeah. And other Marvel news. Let's see if there's any other Marvel news. We got the Guardians Disney, not Disney music. Not music. I'm so stupid. They're doing a Christmas special. Oh, yes. Just a brief thing here. There's a rumor out there that Chloe Zhao, who is directing Eternals, which comes out in a month. I'm going to go see it. Yesterday is the first time I've been to the theater in 2 years. Well, actually, 22 months, because the last time I went to the theater was actually December 2019. But Chloe Zhao, the director of Eternals, is rumored to be directing a Star Wars movie. Now, we're going to see how well she does with Eternals, and if people like it, people are going to want to direct Star Wars. Right? So, I'm interested in that. Like, I'm see what, I don't know if it's going to be like episode 10, 11, 12. Maybe it'll just be like one of those, side Star Wars movies like Solo or Rogue One, stuff like that. I don't know. But there's talk about it. And I'm excited for Eternals. Right now you could pre-order Funkles, Vinny Funkles, and action figures for Eternals. But yeah, that's the Marvel news I have for you guys. So tell me what you think. We talk about the Daredevil. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about Daredevil possibly becoming the MCU? And then they're gonna change it up. They're gonna change. You keep the actors, but they're gonna change up everything from the Netflix series. Scarjo's settlement. What do you think? Are you happy? It looks like nothing bad happened. It's just that they came to agreement and they're on good terms. They're gonna continue working with each other based on statements. Also, Venom's box office, and Chloe's out possibly directing a Star Wars movie. AW is out. Like, share, subscribe, and AW is out.